Namaste. Namaste. A little bit of nerves, and they've even saved me a seat in here. So we're going to come in and talk to some fans as well. See how they're enjoying the game. The great thing about matches here at the TU International Cricket Ground, there's always a wonderful atmosphere. So starting with you, are you having fun tonight?
Sorry?
Are you enjoying the game tonight?
Yeah, obviously, as a fan of Nepal cricket, we always love to see our players playing. If you are supporting a side, definitely you want to be in a winning side, but as a Nepalese fan, we don't care about win or loss. We just want our players to be played, our country to be played cricket, and we love that much.
And they are, without doubt, some of the best fans in the world. The players are nearly done. Just going to ask one quick question to everybody else here. Just wanted me to tell you your favourite player.
My favorite player is Sandeep Lamichandani.
Okay, Sandeep Lamichandani. What about you, sir?
Yeah, obviously, Sandeep, Dipendra Singh as well. The squad we love.
Okay, Dipendra Singh Ari, a big fan too. Lots of excitement. What about you, sir? Who's your favourite player for Nepal?
Sandeep Lamichandani, Dipendra Singh Ari.
Dipendra Singh Ari, the Tiger and the Master leg spinner. They're popular. That's going to wrap up our Extreme Energy Drinks break. Back up to you guys.
A crowd pleaser, and isn't he a wonderful gentleman, enjoying his drinks as well?
Absolutely, Andrew does things nobody else can. That's why he's there and doing the job. As for us, we are here as well.
Well, it's fun. It's fun time. Great time for Nepalese cricket. You know, cricket returning to TU for the international major event after almost 2 years. And guess who has got the ball in the hand? The skipper himself, Dipendra Singh Ari.
We've been asking for this change since yesterday, and finally we've been answered with Dipendra's over now. With the left-hander on strike. He's already balled a couple of deliveries, dot deliveries.
Trying the switch hit, trying to go for that big shot. Didn't time it at all. You got to watch it better, Irfan. You have to be there till the very end with Nas because he's batting superb. You can't afford to lose another wicket.
You just need to keep building it. Just rotate the strike, put some pressure on the fielders, and also that rotation of strike is very important to keep the scoreboard ticking.
4 dot balls, make that 5 with this one. And see how quickly Dipendra Singh Ari finishes his over. Doesn't even let batter to settle down. 5 dot balls in his very first over with the final ball to come. Played it towards the leg side, will grab a single, and that will be the end of 11th. UAE are 62 for 6.
Hit it straight, and that is going to be another boundary, targeting the straight side screen, and that's going to be his second boundary for the over. So Mohammad Irfan is getting a move on, and just at the right time when UAE required it the most.
2 of the safest shot this time. Long off area. Kushal Malla was placed in there, but he was a bit further. Didn't have any chance whatsoever to stop that delivery. Final ball. Defended it, will get a single and keep the strike. 12's done. UAE cruising slowly, 73 for 6.
They need to get somewhere around that 150 mark.
So Kantipur Max SD is the home where we bring all the sports, including cricket, of course. And a big shout out to Kantipur for pulling out this superb tournament. A lot of hard work has been put in from the broadcast crew, the camera crew. And out in the middle, Dipendra Singh Ari. He has been pretty accurate with his line and length, not offering any width for the batter to free their arms so far. This time around playing cross the line in the air, just past that filter. One bounce over the row for 4.
He picked the gap very nicely there, did Akshdeep. Playing with the turn, longer boundary, yes. Then he had it under control. Valiant effort there from the fielder. Oh, diving towards his right was Kushal Bhutter, flying in the air.
He was placed in deep mid-wicket. He did all the hard work, but just couldn't reach to the ball.
He had some ground to cover. And they're slowly getting a move on. A couple of boundaries in the previous over. And now, again, a boundary off the third delivery. What would the UAE dugout be thinking about? What would be a good score to defend? They're around that 80-run mark after the 13th.
Mohammad was talking about it during the toss. He said anything somewhere around 160 or 70 is something that they were aiming for. Looks very far for now. So a dot to end the over, number 13, 79 for 6. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't he? Not been bowling much in the games recently. Didn't see him much in action with the ball in the World Cup either. But it's good to see the youngster getting ball in his hand. It will only boost up his confidence, and he needs it with the struggle that he's having with the bat. It's very important to back this youngster because he has been a find for Nepalese cricket. His composure, the attacking cricket mindset that he has, Nepal has to flourish it because he is going to be one of the biggest assets for Nepalese cricket in the future.
Most certainly. We were talking about him pre-match, how big of a player he could be in the future. He carries tremendous potential, and it's great to see him bowl. Just has a very nice and simple, easy action. Was a bit nippier when he first came into the scene. Has certainly dropped down in some pace, but not in control. He has that control, hits the right areas, and does get the ball talking as well if it's on the newer side. Pretty standard field set right now.
Just bowling on that fifth stump line regularly is Gulshan Zai. He's a kind of bowler who loves to hit the deck hard, get the bounce off the pitch, troubles the batter at times. But it's great to see the skipper trusting the youngster and giving ball in his hand.
Yeah, it was about time that Gulshan got to ball. And started off well, bowling around the fifth stump area. And again, Akshdeep Nath has really impressed us all at the middle, just having a composed head. He's on 31. He would love to bat all the way through and get UAE to a very respectable total where they feel like they could defend. Mohammad Irfan has been providing good assistance at the other end.
Trying to go over the top inside is lucky. That ball didn't go to the stump. Mohammad Irfan just got a bit carried away on this occasion. That was I was talking about. Look at the bounce off the pitch. He was hitting the deck really hard on that occasion. Surprised the batter.
The pitch does seem that it has a two-paced nature. That's why you see a lot of deliveries hitting the inside half of the bat. And again, there the bowlers are clever enough to know that they could bowl a cross seam. That does take the pace off the ball after it pitches. Again, we see that slower bouncer executed very nicely by Gulshan.
One for the over, says umpire Binay Kumar Shah. And Akshdeep Nath, he has really impressed me, especially as a fact that the wickets were tumbling from one end, but he hung on there. He played shots at his will, was very watchful, didn't try to do anything fancy out of the box. And his composure has been a prominent factor for UAE to get to that 80 runs mark.
Talk about experience again. That one came off the pitch really nicely. End of the over. UAE 80 for 6.
The com box is none other than Andrew with extreme drink in his hand. Welcome back, Andrew. How did it taste?
Yeah, really good actually. I was up there on the balcony, really enjoyed my time up there, and I just love getting up amongst the fans here. Not quite as big a crowd as we would probably expect at this stage for Nepal or like, but we're hoping that the ODIs to come will see full houses here at the TU. Slug swept, very much in control to the shorter side, gets plenty of it. It's a double decker. Stick it up onto the top deck. They're going to need every run they can get here, the UAE, and this is a good partnership building up.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. First 2 overs, Dipendra Singh Ari got all the respect that he would have imagined, but this time around, Mohammad Irfan said enough is enough. Went for that slug, but timed that with perfection. That was a huge 6. And look at that. He was prepared for that shot. Excellent execution.
Other thing I noticed from being up in the crowd, I'm sure the production crew can show us this as well, the sunset out there, absolutely spectacular. No signs of that rain that we had yesterday. And that sunset, well, it would take your breath away. Nicely guided, but won't be a single there. I think with the stands that have come in here at the TU, the parapets that have built up, you get even better views, something that was always a beautiful ground, even prettier now.
Yeah, it was already beautiful, but it looks smiling now with all the upgrades and stuff that's happening around here. You know, it's wonderful to witness the progress of Nepalese cricket along with the upgrades of the stadium here. From the ground, we have come to a place where we are saying 3-1 University International Cricket Stadium. A great journey. Dot ball. Dipendra Singh Ari, after getting smashed for that massive 6, he has come back pretty well, just conceded 1 in next 3. Final ball, played it with soft hands, will get a single and retain the strike, will be not. 15 done with 5 to go, 89 for 6 are you.
In real control at the moment, he's been close to unplayable, in fact, just the 2 runs off his 2 overs. Change of ends as well, interestingly, taking the responsibility of bowling with the shorter side. Maybe the left-hander has a factor in that. Irie's run out, Lamachani's excellence, the promise and the potency of Hemant Dami, and some good stuff from Nandan Yadav. This tonight, much more like what we would expect from Nepal, and much, much better altogether.
Absolutely, the only concern today that I can see, Andrew, so far has been the fielding. There has been some fumbles, some catches have been dropped, because normally Nepal sets a very high standard out in the field. But today they have been a bit wayward. Other than that, right on the spot, I'd say.
Sharply spun leg break, intentionally bowling that into the surface. Wants to keep every possibility of Nath hitting to the leg side out of play here. Here's another look at this googly. It's actually unplayable if you don't pick it, because you're thinking leg break, it's just rolling on. You're not seeing the back of the hand like you do with most wrong ones. It's rolled out of the side, and that's his 4th wicket in just 2 games. Actually his 4th inside just 4 overs, because he only bowled 2 last night. Ahead of those ODIs, so important that Nepal's most potent threat is in good form.
No doubt about it. And especially with the sort of line and length he's bowling, the variations that he's creating, he is going to be, no doubt, one of the trump cards for when it comes to Nepalese bowling in the ODIs, and it's a must-win situation for Nepal as well in that. So Sandeep will have a big, big role to play.
Look at the googly immediately. You think it was probably picked or premeditated. He expected it. And I like again what he's doing with the field. You know, everyone back on the leg side, so taking out the risk. Responsible bowling here, because he's not. Sometimes he goes hunting for wickets. I don't think he is here. He knows just keeping the runs down is all that matters.
Very true. And that's the reason why he has been very effective in the tournament.
Good over. Might be 3 singles from it, but in any T20 you'll take that.
With 4 overs to go UAE, it's time, Andrew, I guess, for them to cut loose from here. They have to get some runs on the board.
Yeah, I do want to give them credit though, because it's been a really good partnership. They're in a terribly difficult position before Arfan came out to join Nath. Now, the only thing is, the one that needs to kick on for me is Nath. He's the more senior of the 2 batters. He was in at number 5, and he's just got to get some acceleration. Can he target Nandan Yadav? Not yet, just the single.
Nandan, he has been superb with the ball today. Ball in the right areas, though he went for some boundaries, but he was not afraid to hunt for that wicket, and that is the reason why he got one of the earlier wickets in his very first over. Now, Mohammad Irfan, I think he will be the one who will be taking charge of getting the boundaries, because UAE will be needing not till that very end. So 93 on the board, 6 wickets down, 23 balls left in the inning.
Yeah, really crunch final 4 here. It's almost reminiscent, isn't it, of yesterday's innings for Nepal. The direct hit's going to allow a second. Run out chance on strikers end. Direct hit might make it interesting. And good thinking from Sandeep Lamachane, who was very much alive to the potential of an overthrow. And Buddy Pradhan says, let's go upstairs.
And Irfan doesn't look comfortable at all. He wasn't even expecting that. He wasn't dragging the bat either, Andrew. So this is going to be touch and go for me. I think the batter is struggling. Oh, it's not. Yeah, they've crossed it. It's Akshdeep Nath. That's going to be a big, big blow if he is short of that crease.
It was very clever from Lamachani, because whilst he might not be the strongest fielder, he was live to the fact that Nath wasn't really watching. And I really thought as well he might have turned an overthrow into a wicket. Quick thinking from Lamachani, and definitely the right end to throw to, because running to the danger end as it was safely home. Don't think Nath had any idea this was coming, and he's a bit fortunate to survive.
Oh, big moment this for UAE. They cannot afford to lose Nath. Umpires are checking if the bat's dragged. It looks fine. Yeah, but the Pradhan is happy, the third umpire is happy, and much more happier will be the UAE side, Andrew.
Yeah, been a good partnership, worth 45 now. It's come in good time as well. But it has to kick on from this position. It really does. It's good running, we'll get them back for a second. He's a handy sort of utility player to have coming in at number 8 is Mohammad Irfan. 32 years of age, into his 13th T20I. Definitely in the team for his bowling, but a handy batter, and showing his skills with what could be, in fact now is, a top scorer in international cricket, going past his previous best of 26.
Yeah, and he has supported Nath very well. Has taken a lot of pressure off him, but it's the time. UAE, they have to decide one of these batters to go for their shots.
Given as a wide, now, marginal that one. Nandan Yadav, no complaints from him. Yeah, I think you look at the development of both of these countries in recent years, and you look at the facilities that the UAE have, for example, they should be doing better in associate cricket. They really should. They're bottom of Cricket World Cup League 2. They had a very indifferent World Cup, and the player pool that they have, with the academies and the structure that they have in the country, I think they should be right up towards the higher echelons of the associate game. And you could make an argument Nepal should be as well. It shows how tough associate cricket is. It shows how competitive it is as well. America, Netherlands, Scotland at the moment, very dominant. For me, these are two sides who need to improve their consistency and show just how good their player pool, their talent base is. And they only do that by improving the regularity of good performances.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And some of the changes that we can see straight away after the World Cup is, look at the changes that both of the sides have made coming up to this tournament. Lots of changes we can see in UAE side as well. Nepal, well, Dipendra Singh Airi, he's the new captain. He is leading the side. Lots of youngsters coming in. So it's in the phase of, transformation. So it will take some time, but hope they are in the right direction.
Nicely picked up, and he's got it a long way behind square, so he will get 4. Fine legs up in the circle. He's trying to cramp him for room, and he did, but Nath had an answer. And that's an important boundary, making this a good over as the 100 comes up.
Look at that. He was not in the best of the positions to play that shot, but that wrist work has been superb. One bounce over the rope, no chance for the fielder. The precision in that shot, finding out that gap, has been the prime factor for Akshdeep Nath whenever he goes for those shots. Race to 40 of 33 deliveries. He will be very, very important in upcoming 3.1 overs for UAE.
Good Yorker. Nails it. And that's the skill he has that Stuart Law likes. 17 bowled. 103 for 6.